Open the giant doors. Oh, okay. Sector Koronus Expanse, Region Rykad System, location streets in the vicinity of Rykad Menorah Starport, material. Report based on oral accounts and picked recordings added to the archives of House von Valencius by order of the Seneschal Worsarian. On his journey across a world caught in the throes of a heretical insurgency, the Lord Captain accidentally witnessed an unholy rite that transpired in one of the maintenance rooms of an aqueduct. This abandoned nook turned out to be a heretics' gathering place for performing their grim and profane acts. The large group of rebels stood frozen in patient anticipation, all staring into the center of the room. No one moved. Only the murmur of hushed voices echoed against the metal walls. We only have one choice of action. The Lord Captain ran a cursory glance over the room, assessing the situation. Rebels were unremarkable in appearance. They were dressed in the shabby clothes of abject rabble, spoke in coarse voices, and had repulsive faces. But what caught the Lord Captain's attention was the look of a strange, almost sinister anticipation in their eyes. This was no gathering of loud blasphemers or bored idlers. Only occasionally would they exchange brief, unintelligible remarks. As they stood in a frozen circle, their gaze turned toward the hulking structure in the center of the room. Bulky power transformers, cogitators, crates, and voxcasters took up most of the space. Again, their background, the structure in the center stood out oddly. Against their background, the structure in the center stood out oddly. An enormous lens mounted on a stand. It caught the thin sunbeams that made their way through the slits in the ceiling and crossed the half-lit room. Lore warp and awareness. We have 100% chance on both. Rogue Trader surveyed the peculiar structure with great attention, while the Lord Captain peered into the darkness enveloping the room. We'll try lore warp first. The enormous mounted lens was doubtlessly imbued with the power of the archenemy, inimical to all that is noble and virtuous in the universe. Anyone caught in the corrupted light it emits will face horrifying consequences. And let's peer into the darkness enveloping the room. Not the Lord Captain, obviously Cassie is doing that peering, but the Lord Captain is apparently taking credit. Although barely visible behind the cloaked ranks of the insurgents, the rusted barrels with evidently flammable contents had not escaped the Lord Captain's keen eye. One good shot at those barrels would decimate the number of heretics on Rykad Menorah. The enormous mounted lens was... Oh, we've already read that. Lord Captain patiently observed what happened next. I can't shoot the barrels? Take out a bunch of the heretics? As if commanded by a grim unseen force, the insurgents fell silent at once and in a single movement parted. A thick, sticky silence filled the room. The heretics' gazes were turned toward a metal structure with a lens on top, standing tall in the middle of a circle of melting candles, piles of books, and unholy symbols drawn on the floor. The structure flashed as a single sunray illuminated it. A sound of bare feet broke the sinister silence as a man emerged from the deep shadows. Reeling, he entered the circle and collapsed on his knees in front of the enormous lens. Not a second had passed before many rebel hands gripped the fallen man's shoulders and hair. Remember, comrade, the last sunray you behold will be yours only, shared with no one else, your holy final dawn, bellowed a lone heretic's voice amidst the silent crowd. By the doing of someone's hands, the lens had turned, and its focused ray feasted on the prisoner's eyes. The blinded man's harrowing scream shook the very walls of the place. Consumed by the rite, the rebels had not yet noticed the stranger in their midst. The Lord Captain braced himself and suddenly faltered, as if something had stopped him. Dark shadows danced in the Lord Captain's glazed eyes. Ghosts of the past had risen at the sight of the warped atrocity that shackled the Rogue Trader's will. Breathing heavily, the Lord Captain could only rush blindly into the fray as if trying to escape unseen pursuers. So if we didn't have this background, we probably would have different options. But because we chose that as our background of our character, our brush with the warp, then we only have the option to rush blindly into the fray.
Take a knee and bow before me.
They mentioned the flammable barrels, and I'm betting there would have been an option for other characters to potentially just shoot them, killing a bunch of them and stopping some of this rite. It occurs to me that I also forgot to show off the anti-air weapons. So that's something we'll have to go back and deal with. So if we look at you guys, we are pretty far back on initiative, which is a shame. But 11 health, 11, 11, 24, 24, 11, 2411. 24 leader. It's 43. We'll want to take him out. But most of these are pretty weak guys. 1111. Flammable barrels, what do we have? Obviously you. You're glowing. These red barrels look like they should be explosive, but I'm not seeing them as targetable. Fire starting cultists right next to these barrels. Okay. So we definitely want to stay away from all of the exploding barrels. Bella, where can you get to? We'll put you here. An Abelard. Put you back here in cover. Yeah. Pascal. Put you there where you have half cover from a portion of the enemies. And then as for us ranged people. There. Magenta. Can't really get to cover anywhere. Sure. This music. Ooh, we've got... Shut off the steam. Okay, Magenta took a little bit of damage. Nothing major. 1 damage they're doing each. Because if I can shoot this while they're all still grouped around it. Who are you? Blind Madman. So you must be the one that just had the ritual. You're not an enemy. Are you a potential ally then? Probably not, since your name is just Blind Madman. What if we went here and then took a shot? Not... Definitely shows that we can target it, but it's not allowing me to, like, really target it. Okay, yeah, shoot this, and it's showing that there's still a 90% chance that we hit the leader behind it, which sounds great to me. Oh, we might not blow it up. You see that? If you look at the health on it as it's flashing, you can see that just past the skull, it changes from yellow to orange, so that's the damage from minimum to maximum damage. Oh well. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, we didn't quite take it out. We did manage to shoot him. Let's do a run and gun. Let's see. This is 0 AP, but it would be our only attack. So I'm like, I could light the leader on fire instead. But I feel like taking out this before any of them have a chance to move is good. What if I use this instead of our base attack? 70%, 60%. Yeah, then use this. Okay, we missed him. Did a lot of damage to a bunch of these guys and killed one. We've done some damage to the leader. Probably a worthwhile turn. Oh. You just did something psychic-y to... Psychic Shriek. 4 damage on Ignatius. Pascal. I could have you go up here and attack him. Which I guess I shall. So you've got Brutal Strike. If you can get into a crowd. Sweep. inflicts bleeding, or just your basic strike. You went here and strike 14 to 17. Yeah, we don't need to give him bleeding. Sadly, you don't get charge. So he could use this on all of us to give us bonuses. Or he could use it in here to give all of them penalties. Do that. Give them penalties. And then make a strike on this guy. And then analyze enemies on the leader. Okay. Seemed like a good turn to me. Bella. What to do with you? The steam is a bit of a problem. You're probably just gonna have to run through it. I don't know how much damage it does, which is a shame. There's not really a good way to find out. She can't get to anyone. Which is a bit weird because her movement is usually really awesome. Like running halfway across the map in a single turn. But okay. She also didn't start with her death from above. Why? I don't know. Let's see, 11, 11, 25. We'll run through there. I guess there's no point. You can't actually get to anyone to attack. So I was like, okay, then I'll just do my death from above, but she didn't have it to start. I thought that was kind of your shtick, is that you start the combat with death from above. Okay, you can go there. I'll just take the hit from the steam. We'll see what it does. 4 damage. Oh, and that counts as a light injury? 4 damage? Injury received from a trap or sudden large amount of damage. If not removed with a med kit, will turn into an old injury. Too many injuries reduce character's resolve and cause traumas. Alright, well, heal yourself so you don't have the light injury. So we don't have any lingering injuries. Might have her shut off the steam. Argenta. What can you do? We put her here so that she's in cover. 95% chance to hit this guy. You did burst fire instead. 0% because it's going to hit this guy first, but then follow-up shots should hit. Or we could switch you to a sniper rifle. Then you're for sure hitting. No, we'll go with the burst fire. Yeah. Then you can run and gun. Get even farther forward. Oh, you are then potentially getting attacked by so many people. %. Single attack does 6 to 10. If you instead switch to the sniper rifle. Yeah, let's just try and do a bunch of damage to this boss. None of the rest are really that scary health-wise. He's the one doing weird psychic attacks on us.
Guided by faith.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Get us a bit more momentum going. Yes, group up, everyone.
Chaos guides me.
Pain cleanses the
Ugh.
body.
Fine. Alright, Abelard, you can get to this guy. And then he might be able to charge that guy. (10 to 16, 10 to 11.
My place is at the fore.
Okay,
Reduced to dust.
perfect. Charge this guy. What is this? 20% armor penetration and plus 8 damage and ignores parry. Every enemy who survives an attack enhanced by this ability will attack the warrior in return. Okay. That uses 1 AP, this uses 2, so that'll be his turn. He won't be able to use Endure. But this doesn't kill. So this still likely won't kill, although it might. But if it doesn't, then this guy's going to attack Abelard rather than anyone else.
At your beck and call.
He did survive. Oh, it gave them a free shot on him on his turn? I thought it just meant in the future they would be focused on him. Okay. No, it's an immediate, they get a free attack on him. Huh. Well, how about that? Cassia, what to do with you? From here, she can get some view on those allies. Sure, go here. Then use this. I think here. No, if we used it here, it would hit all of them, but only for 1 square of movement. Which isn't that impressive. I wanted to hit more of them. This might hit those front two. Yeah. Or if we went here, that would hit... No, because then we've got this guy, who might be closer. I don't know. I think... Unsure who this will hit, but it should hit several people and make them take lots of movement. Okay, so it did hit both of them. Perfect. No attack limit, full AP, and MP. I think we give that to Cabela. Because she's around a lot of... Oh, no, several of these people are somewhat high health. She could probably kill both of these guys. But not these guys. Just to remember, her finest hour feature that she got is what? More damage. And under voice of command until the end of combat. I think we... Did we already give voice of command to her? Maybe not. Yeah, finest hour on you, Cabela.
I shall prevail.
So she could go here, kill this person, jump. Because that will give her a jump available. Jump to here, probably. Maybe? I don't know if she can actually jump that far. Maybe we move here, use Blade Dance, to hopefully kill both of them. Yeah, I think that's the smarter move. We go there, then Blade Dance. Okay, we got one kill, which means we've got a jump. So let's do a strike here. Jump is free. Okay. Trying to figure out my options. We can hold off on that strike. Because if we return back... Oh, returning back takes an AP. Okay. So if we jump here, we'll do some damage there. There. And then we return back for 1 AP, and that should attack both of them on the way back.
As honor ordains.
No, it seems the return back, she does a spin, but she doesn't seem to actually attack the person she's next to at the start. Okay. Well, it's still a decent turn, since it was a free turn. You've already got voice of command on you, so we'll voice of command on Argenta.
I'm afraid not.
No, can't see. Ignatius?
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
There you go. And then bring it down on Ignatius.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
So then he gets a turn with just 2 AP. Right? This character was targeted by bring it down. Which does what? You're not gonna tell me. It's fine. Just wanted to see exactly how it was written. Let's go after the leader of the cultists. 11 to 16. If I did ignite, 11 to 18, 100% chance to hit. Well, that sounds even better. If I switch to the staff, what does that change for me? Absolutely nothing. 11 to 18. I thought this staff gave me some sort of bonus. The will of this staff. Power level 6 gains the lightning arc ability. The ability is also available in its heroic act and desperate measures versions. Power level. It gives me +5 willpower. And +5 willpower is apparently not enough to change what these do. Alright, well, we'll see if we can take out the leader.
Not a problem for me. Opposing me was your biggest
And we
mistake.
did. Nice. Can I get another action? You don't say. Who can we even see from here? If I was going to take a shot with my gun, we can see you. 85%. Or a bunch of you guys. Including this barrel. Yeah. looks like this should go through and hit that guy in the back. That's what I'm hoping for.
Absolutely not.
No line of sight. Come on. Alright, so we just have line of sight on you two. I don't think I need to take out these guys necessarily. You have a turn coming up really soon. I could just stop you from having a turn. Sure.
Already done.
No turn for you.
You didn't stand a chance.
Okay. Good enough. Cassia, that was the end of your turn.
Death to non-believers.
Too bad we couldn't target that explosive barrel. Ow. Alright, Ignatius, it's your real turn this time. You can't use run and gun. How many kills do you have? How soon? Because I'm wondering when he can do Rebel in Slaughter. No point shooting that explosive anymore. We could take out this one. Unlikely the bullet will continue that guy, though. Or I just do lots of damage to some of these guys. Sure.
Suits my purposes.
Goodbye to you.
Nothing of value has been lost.
Yeah. Can't use that yet. I guess that's it for you. Maybe move forward a bit.
Never wavered in the face of adversity.
Oh, shouldn't have walked through that trap. Ah, didn't think about it. I should have. Okay, it's saying that if you move forward, he'd be able to interact with it. No, I think he'd have to be in one of these squares, not where he currently is. Yeah, mistakes were made. It's fine. Man, Argenta is getting hit by a lot of people. Hey, Pascal, what can you do? You could get to this guy. Sure. So if I put you here... and then used... analyze enemies on it. I don't think this would count as an attack. Okay. Doesn't do any damage. So if we just attack 17 to 20, if I used Brutal Strike, or Sweep, 9 to 11, 9 to 11, 9 to 11. Sure. You bleeding? Yes, you're bleeding. When do you have a turn? It's still a while. Might as well penalize your attacks. Okay.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Die with grace.
Whoa.
Only death. Yours.
Self-sacrifice. That's a thing. Alright. Bella, can you use a medikit on Ignatius? Unfortunately, they'll use 2 AP. That is a shame.
There is life in you yet. Use it wisely.
Thank you. Now, where were we?
So then she could get up here to attack this person. That uses 2 AP. You can probably just kill him with a single attack. Not guaranteed, though.
I will leave footprints of scarlet. Killing brings me no pleasure.
Okay, then you could jump, but you can't actually get to anyone. She just feels a lot less mobile than she has in previous fights. I don't know what the deal is. Genta. What do we have enemy-wise? We've got 2 back there, 1 here, and 1 there. Is that all of them? 4? Yeah. Who is this? It's this guy back here. So if we can kill him before he gets a turn, that would be good. It's not looking terribly likely, though. You moved up into the open, which is a scary spot to be while you're half dead. And then used your bolter? No. You're not going to take him out, which is a shame. Then we have you, also 24 health. How about we put you in cover here, which feels like a smart choice. Then you can take out this guy or that guy. Better chances with the sniper rifle. You could try this. It's claiming there's no chance Abelard will get hit. But the chance to hit both of them and take them both out in a single turn. I'll try it.
Rejoice in battle.
Okay, she took out one of them. Oh well. And then nothing else to really do on her turn. So you get a turn now. Abelard. I don't think he can charge that whole distance. So maybe we'll move him here. Let him do a strike on this guy.
Sound approach. I took care of this one.
And then charge. No, we barely can't make it. That's fair. It's hopeful, but not actually expecting it.
I will do my
All right,
duty.
endure. As you are on fire still. Cassia, what to do with you? We've just got 2 enemies left, these 2 hiding back there. Well, we can pull this guy out of position.
If I may.
Right next to explosive cover even. You don't say. You don't have a... You do have a long-range weapon. But you can't hit it. Oh, because you are out of line of sight. Like a lot. If I stepped you over a spot, then could you? No. You can't get up to there. Okay, now she could shoot it, but no guarantee to blow it up. What about... no, there's no way of keeping my allies out of the range while hitting him. No, never mind. Maybe there is. No, I'm seeing that when I'm looking over here, it misses Abelard, but it hits... what's her face? I've forgotten her name. No, is that it? Looks like Abelard in the back is outside the range. We're missing Argenta and Pascal. This is looking good. I think that works. Oh, we're damaging the unholy lens. I don't know. Probably a good thing, but I'd rather learn about it before we destroy it. Well, good job, Cassia. Didn't expect her to pull off that shot. Ignatius. Can you get to a point where you can see that guy? Yes.
All too easy.
You missed. Didn't you have like a really good shot? 95%. And you missed. Come on.
Problem for me. Forge ahead.
Or burn him. Pascal. Take a long range shot. Do not hit Abelard. Thinks you don't have an angle from here. From here? I would think that you could hit from there. But the game disagrees. Can't hit him with that. Okay. Can't use it on him because you can't see. Well, not much you can do with your turn then. Same with you, Cabela. You are far too far away. I guess start moving over there, but that'll be it. Oh, forgot to have you moved. I click and I think that spacebar is somehow going to make them move, and then it just ends turn. Alright, go there, and then run and gun.
This battlefield in righteous fury.
That'll get you to here, which is definitely good enough range to get the shot. 34%. Oh, do not hit Abelard. That 18% on Abelard is not good. Okay, what if we switch to the sniper rifle from point blank range? 38. Or 38. Did you have a better chance with your bolter? 34. No. Alright. Take the shot.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Not a huge surprise. Oh, you can take multiple shots.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Chaos guides me.
How? I guess I mostly dodged all those.
Brace yourself.
I think I did actually dodge all of them. Well, good. Abelard. There's a heretic here who needs to die. You could do the honors.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
As he's also just on fire.